Hey guys, how's it going? This is Kim with Shop Lularoekimstinson Bay Area. And today I'd like to make a quick video that kind of talks about the startup costs and what you can expect to spend to get going with LuLaRoe. So I'm going to kind of start with a little bit of my story, how I got into LuLaRoe. I'll make it really quick. But basically, my friend Carrie, LuLaRoe Carrie Conkey, who is my best friend and partner, she had added me to a friend's page probably back in, it was like December, January time. And I kept seeing all these adorable leggings and I didn't fully get it. I just thought, hey, I think I'm going to buy a pair. So I went on, tried to do it, and then realized, oh, there's this whole like flash sale process. And I became very intrigued by it. Started following other people's groups and kind of saw the same thing across the page, that all these girls were selling this fabulous clothing and it was in really high demand. So it piqued my interest and I decided to do it in February, end of February. 6 to 8 weeks later, I was onboarded and I was selling. So I've been selling for exactly a little over 2 months actually right now. I'll hit the 9-week mark in a few days. So what does it take to get going with this company? That's the first thing I wanted to know. And I was watching all these YouTube videos. What does it cost? That kind of stuff. So it is true that you're going to spend $5,000 to $6,000 to onboard with LuLaRoe. Now, why? Why so much? The reason is LuLaRoe is trying to set you up to be successful. Essentially, you're a store, whether you're selling it through your Facebook group or you're doing home pop-ups or people are coming to your house. You're a store and you need to have a wide variety of sizes as well as styles. Or there's not much for people to pick from. So that $5,000 to $6,000 that you're going to pay up front, that's going to buy you about 6 different styles. So you're going to get like 2 different dress styles, 2 different skirt styles, 2 shirt styles, and then you can add on leggings if you choose, which I recommend. So it gives you a good chunk of clothing to start with, and again, really gives your customers a wide variety to pick from. So you kind of want to start out strong like that. You know, when people are first engaging with you, whether it's online or in person, they want to think, this is a place I can shop. There's a wide variety and she has my sizes. So that's why it costs so much. But really that money, you're going to make that back pretty fast if you put the work in. So the typical consultant usually pays back their initial investment within a 3 to 4 month period. So that's the average. For me, I made back my initial investment within the first month. So my sales at the end of the first month totaled $8,000. I didn't keep any of it though, so I didn't really consider that paying back yet. Because what I did is I took about $5,000 of that and I reinvested into inventory. My goal is to build up to 800 pieces. So I will do that by the end of this month. But initially, basically anything I sold, I replaced and added to. So most of that went to reinvesting, and then I did pay down about $3,000 of the initial investment. End of month 2, my sales were a little over $1,100. So I paid off the rest of the credit card, and I'll talk about that in a moment when I say credit card, what I mean. And the rest again went into inventory, so I've yet to draw a profit, but my goal by the end of July would be that I'm going to start drawing a profit for myself, because at that point I will have been built up to 800 pieces in my inventory. I'll have no debt in terms of I've paid off my initial, and yeah, so it's time to start bringing in some money. How did I do it? How did I get started money-wise? I took out the Chase Slate 0 interest credit card. It's fabulous. They give you 18 months to pay it back. So in my head, I thought, okay, worst case scenario, I can pay this back in 18 months. And again, I did it in 2 months. And the typical consultant does it within 3 to 4 months. So 18 months really gives you that nice grace period. You won't need it, but it's there if you need it. It's a nice cushion if knowing you have that time if needed. Next thing I want to talk about is, what is the monthly requirement in terms of what you need to purchase from LuLaRoe to stay active? And the answer is 33 pieces. You will have no problem buying 33 pieces a month. So right now I buy about 80 to 100 pieces a week, again, to restock and to kind of build on my inventory. So I'm definitely meeting that 33 piece minimum, and it's really not hard to do. I mean, if you are engaging with your customers, if you are working hard and you're building your business, you will sell that no problem in a week, let alone a month. So it's completely doable. You need to put in the time. So the first month's going to be the hardest for me. I'm a middle school teacher, so I worked full time. I'm on summer break now, but when I started, I was working full time. So, it was essentially like working 2 full-time jobs, and I have 2 small kiddos, but I did it. And I was probably putting in 30, 40 hours each week that first month. Now I probably scaled it back to about 20, 25 hours a week, just because I've gotten more of a system down. You can do less, you can do more. I do once a week online sales on my Facebook shop group. And now that I'm on summer break, I'm going to start doing some Periscope, and we're actually remodeling the garage right now as we speak. So I will have weekly open houses as well. So yeah, the potential is amazing. The company's young. Are there a lot of people signing up? Yes, but it's still a young company. And even though there's, more and more consultants signing up each day, they limit the patterns. So everybody has different stuff. My friend Carrie, my partner Carrie, business partner Carrie, she and I onboarded within weeks of each other, and we constantly have different things coming in. We can swap leggings, we can swap dresses, but the variety is so limited in terms of the number of patterns they're making. You don't need to worry about saturation. So if you are interested if you have more questions or you're interested in learning more, you can reach out to me in the comments. You can leave me your email or email me at LuLaRoekimstinson@gmail.com. If you're looking to join a team, I've got a little growing team right now. There's 4 ladies on my team, and I would love to expand. So you can also go in my profile. There's a link if you want to join. I would love to have you on my team. Anyway, thanks for listening. Have a great day, ladies.